people. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. This part of the video is called, This Must Be the Luckiest Lady. The luckiest person on the face of Master God Earth, specifically Jamaica. How is it that this lady is still alive today? Live to tell the tale, be it that she might be locked up or be in a whole bunch of trouble. Now there were some videos circulating over social media, and I know when a video is hot because I get this video from about 40 to 50 different people. Some people have part 1 of 4, some people have all 4, some people have 2 out of 4. Nevertheless, people are seeing this. It is the buzzing topic all over social media as it pertains to Jamaica. Now people, the first video, there was a chase by the Paw. Obviously, them in some sort of Paw Jeep. And they put out an APB. Listen, this lady run the red lights and refuse to stop. And then the chase continue on some busy streets in a Kingston, in a some sort of garrison. Now people, this video by itself is about 4 minutes and some seconds. 4 minutes and 3 seconds, I think. Don't quote me. We are speaking about jet speed. The lady was driving a Mazda. Mazda looked like it's soap up. She was going at least 100 kilometers on the regular street, not the highway in a Jamaica. She was bob and weaving. People have to pull over. People have to take for themselves on the opposite side of the road. The Paw was in hot pursuit. He was right behind her. Well, for a while. He was telling the direction where he was, the street, the lane, whatever. So therefore, he was calling for backup. He was making people know, be very aware of this mad bat out of hell, which happens to be a lady. A lady in about her 40s or 50s, even Wassara. Now people, the lady turning to a plaza, a shopping center, very busy shopping center. She turned in, she come through the exit. While she was exiting, there was a bike on his way in. The bike man after basically put the car in a reverse. She head back on the main road and then she make a ride, quick ride, back into the plaza. However, when she backed into the plaza, there was a truck or a van, sorry. The van was either coming out or he was assisting the Paw for blocking this lady in. So therefore, she could not pass that van, and then the Paw was close behind her. However, she hit a reverse and tried to bob and weave out. However, too late was the call. The Paw them block her in. So therefore, she was caught between a rock and a hard place. Pretty much the van and the Paw Jeep. Now people, when I saw this video and the video got to this point, I said to myself, black car, tinted black like some sort of limousine. You cannot see inside from no angle, whether the front, the back, or the side windows. Nothing at all. The Paw, both of them, were shouting, come out of the car, come out of the car. And they had their tool, not pointed directly into the car, but they had their tool drawn, at least one of the Paw. Now I am saying to myself, how is it that these Paw don't start blaze up into the car, because it could have been some sort of chopper, some sort of gunman, some sort of thief, just escaping from some sorts of robbery. However, people, pretty much this is what happened. I guess the Paw that were in hot pursuit of the car, they had stopped her for running the red light. So therefore, she must have rolled down the window them. They had some sort of conversation. However, it seems as if this conversation did not go according to how she wanted it to go. So therefore, she took care of herself. She stepped on the gas, she pressed pedal to the metal, and she had tried cut left the power. Because initially, when I saw the video, like I said, when the video started, the power was just radio in, and he must say, we're on pursuit of a Mazda, black Mazda, tinted, whatever the case is. However, I thought that it might have been some sort of teenager, take away a car, stolen car, some sort of robbery. But I guess the power knew exactly who was in the car, and that is what leads me back to the point that I am trying to make. They were shouting, come out of the car, come out of the car. And people, this lady refused. Did not know it was a lady at the time. However, when she finally rolled down the window somewhat, maybe about quarter, we saw whoever was videotaping, I think the Pope and other persons, we got a glimpse of exactly who was in the car. Now people, she rolled down the window. The Pope and her, they were going back and forth. The Pope was trying to unlock the door from outside, putting his hand inside, and she was locking it back. She was holding the door. There was some sorts of wrestling, whatever you want to call it, going on inside of the car. She refused to come out, and even when the Pope pepper spray her, she still was hesitant. She still was stubborn. I don't know what is wrong with this lady. I don't know if she smoked some sort of ball of crack. Don't know if she was smoking some sort of holy, some sort of spliff laced with lizard tail. People, me no know if she have some sort of mad PUSS piece. People, me no know exactly what was going on. However, I have never seen somebody more stubborn. I have never seen somebody take a stance like that against the Popo, especially when she was wrong. Now people, here is where the thing kind of get kind of confusing or kind of weird. When she finally opened the door, or the Popo force opened the door, the lady have on some sort of tag. You know, whenever you work at any sort of government place or any sort of corporate or any sort of place, you have some sort of ID. She had an ID on her waist, the waist of her pants. So people, it's not like this lady is a mad lady. It's not like this lady was of unsound mind. This lady was actually gainfully employed to some sorts of establishment. And I am sure whenever this company, whoever she works for, sees this video or hears about this, they might want to rethink, do we really want to have somebody that is a loose cannon working for our place of business? People, me no know, that is not my job. So people, like me say, first thing first, she was said to have run the red light. Ticket right there, so. She refused to stop. Next infraction. She was driving recklessly, endangering the lives of persons on the road, pedestrians, drivers, motorists, including herself, including the Popo them. Because people, you know, say when the Popo they in a hot pursuit, them themselves can crash, them themselves can lose them life. Anything could have gone wrong. Thankfully, that was not the case. Now people, back to this lady. It seems as if, I don't know what it is, since April or so of 2020. Fast forward to presently. The world is going mad, and specifically, Jamaica seems as if it is Bellevue Central. Don't know if it is the stress of life, financially, emotional, this big C situation, and people, every one of us, we are going through it. However, we are not going to do stuff like this. However, people, in life, everybody is not built the same. Everybody don't have the same threshold of pressure, the pressure that they can take. You cannot speak for somebody unless, of course, you've walked a mile or even walked in a freedom shoes. So people, me say this to say that. Did this lady just flip? Did her chip just lick? Was she going through something that you call momentary, whatever the last word is, insanity? she just lose her mind upon the spots. Was she going through some sort of financial burden? Did this poor pull her over and then she go through all sorts of stress? And then you put her next stress because you know so them ticket are $5,000 and $10,000. And if you are not rich, $5,000 and $10,000 can go toward some sort of food, some sort of utility bill. So I say this to say that, was that the straw that broke the camel's back, people? Me not really know. All me know is based on what I saw, and people, this was utter madness. Had it not been for these poor being very patient, had it not been that the poor recognized that there was a lady in the car, maybe the lady might have some sort of picnic in the car, so therefore they knew beforehand. So while she was doing all this madness, the poor them have to hold back. The poor did not use the force in which they could have used. So people, me just say, this lady, had it not been for those officers making the right type of judgment, had it not been for these officers being professional, now people, you know, say, when it come to the poor, me no hold any sorts of punches. Whenever them do anything wrong, I go talk. However, when I see something right, it was commendable. This lady is lucky that these officers, whoever they are, and kudos to them, that was on the job that day, them handle it like some G. Them handle it very professional. However, people, like them say, they knew before that it was a lady in the car. And even while we were watching the videos, nobody knew until them finally catch up to her and block her in that it was a lady. And people, like me say, this lady looked like she about 40, 50. However, she was acting very boisterous. And even while she was doing this, the poor, they were calm. They were trying to calm her down. Them tried to put them hand on her shoulder and I tell her calm. And people, like me say, whenever I see the poor do anything good, I have to commend them. And in this case, the poor, they did an excellent job. They were very professional. This lady, whichever side of the bed she sleep on, well, more than likely she's going to be locked up. In my estimation, she's going to be in a whole bunch of trouble. Violation, all sorts of road code, all sorts of endangerment. So therefore, what could have been a $5,000 or $10,000 ticket is going to be hamped up. It is going to be more or in a worse situation. So people, at the end of the day, whatever was stressing her, she had a bad situation. However, she made a bad situation even worse. And even so, she could have lost her life, or other persons could have got badly injured or hurt, including the poor, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.